From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. Today on Getting Started, we introduce you to February's Certified XBE Vendor of the Month, Citywide Paving, a family-owned business servicing Central Indiana since 1988. FYZAL OHAB is the owner.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com.
This message comes from Greenlight. Ready to start talking to your kids about financial literacy? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app that teaches kids and teens how to earn, save, spend wisely, and invest with your guardrails in place. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Join millions of parents and kids building healthy financial habits together on Greenlight. Get started risk-free at greenlight.com/Wondery.
This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Getting started.
Hi, I'm FYZAL OHAB, owner of Citywide Paving. Started doing this back in the 1997. So been doing this pretty much my whole career. So I was already in the trucking industry, and I used to haul for the gentleman that owned Citywide, and he was wanting to sell the company, and the opportunity was there. So it was a big jump at the time, but we took the jump, and it worked out really good. It was, struggles for the first, like any business, but after you get going with it, it was rewarding. So the business was purchased in 1997 because that's when my son was born, and the idea of buying it and taking on what seemed to be new challenges was for the future of the family. My son, both of them are engineers, and they're joined the company, and they will be taking everything over shortly in the next few years. It is competitive business in the private sector. If you have a great relationship with someone, more than likely you will get the job. But in the public sector, you have to be the lowest bid. So even though we would bid with several companies, you have to make sure that your numbers are very, very tight. And when they open bids, they're usually reflected at that moment. I am thankful that program exists, especially that the city of Indianapolis has that in place, because it gives us the opportunity to work on projects in our community that we would normally not have the opportunity if the program wasn't there. Absolutely. So the city does a great job posting all the jobs and also the XBE participation that's needed for it. And other than the city's website, all the prime contractors, they reach out to us to bid also. They do a real good job making sure we're aware of it. With some of those contracts, the expectations are usually met through the inspector, or an engineering firm usually overlooks the project, because obviously a city-owned project, the mayor doesn't stand out there. So the fact that we've survived, some tough economies over the years, that in itself, I think, makes you feel good, because we've went through the 2009 sector, which a lot of people didn't make that. No pun intended, that the road has been paved for hopefully a smooth transition and bright future.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunity Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.